Let's talk about some essential safety and security considerations to include your individual mindset, gear, your inner circle, your outer circle, and layers or rings of security. Safety and security starts with you, and this requires having the right mindset. You can't be naive about your own safety and security. On the other side of the spectrum, you should not be psycho about it either. You should be appropriately paranoid. You should consider statistics and probabilities to better understand the most likely scenarios so that you can deliberately plan and use risk management techniques to mitigate the effects of these terrible situations. Let's consider a professional tennis player playing against a tennis hobby enthusiast. It doesn't matter if you give the professional tennis player a $200 tennis racket or a $15 tennis racket. The professional player will crush the hobbyist every day of the week. It's not about the racket. It's about the skills and abilities of the professional player. Similarly, maintaining security doesn't require a $400 flashlight or a thermal scope on your assault rifle. It is all about the skills and abilities of the individual person. Having the right mindset is more important than kit. Although I'm a firm believer that having the right mindset is 1,000 times more important than having the right gear, once you have the right mindset, it's time to deliberately get the right tools for the job. Plan your gear accordingly. This requires having the appropriate equipment on your person each time you leave your house. This is your everyday carry, or EDC. It involves having safety and security gear in your vehicles. Let's call this your car kit. It involves having a first aid kit and an emergency kit at home. It involves having a suitcase packed in case you need to leave your house for an emergency. Let's call this your bug out bag. Once you start deliberately planning for your safety and security, you are going to want to have your own EDC, car kit, emergency kit, and bug out bag. But don't worry, you don't have to build all of these kits at once. But for sure, I recommend that you continue to refine them as the years pass. Your inner circle should be filled with trusted friends and respected advisors. I'm not going to lay out a philosophical or a pragmatic guide for choosing friends, but I will highlight that most of your friends aren't. A real friend is someone who loves you enough to tell you the truth. A real friend does what he or she promises. A real friend helps you move. Please be aware of those who you let into your inner circle of friends and most trusted advisors. It is always so sad to see loved ones make bad decisions. Worse yet is when someone you love ignores your advice, listens to or follows the advice of someone else, and then makes bad decisions. When you listen to experts, successful people, smart people, experienced people, you make good decisions. When you listen to idiots, stupid people, greedy people, selfish people, you make bad decisions. When you allow bad advisors into your life, you're going to make bad decisions. This also applies for safety and security advisors. You would never want an inexperienced hiker to guide you up Mount Everest. So why in the world would you let an unsuccessful or inexperienced or selfish person become one of your security advisors, financial advisors, or life coach? Work colleagues and family members should not automatically be allowed to join your inner circle. Only those who have been tested and vetted should be allowed into your inner circle. By the time you're an adult, you should be able to know who is successful and who is not. Follow those who have found the way. Never let a knucklehead into your inner circle. And this takes us to your outer circle, your network. Although I am an introvert and prefer to keep to myself and my family, I do have a small network of friends and service providers who help to make my life better, safer. These people are my outer circle. I will simplify and say that my outer circle is comprised of 95% of the people I know, while my inner circle is made up of the trusted 5%. The people in my outer circle haven't yet earned the privilege of getting into my inner circle. Although I may enjoy their company or talents, I set healthy and appropriate boundaries with them until I know that they can be trusted to join my inner circle. To keep yourself and your loved ones safe and secure, I always recommend having layers or rings of security. Just as a fireman's uniform has multiple layers to keep the fire and heat from reaching his skin, you must have layers of security established to keep the bad guys or bad situations from hurting you. Rings of security can quickly be illustrated by looking at a special operations firebase. Here is a fictitious firebase in a valley in Afghanistan. Let's call this firebase your house. Inside your house, there is a team of Green Berets who lift weights. They shoot guns and they drink protein shakes all day long. They are appropriately paranoid and have contingency plans which they have rehearsed for every last detail of their own safety and security. They carry the right safety gear on their person. They have backup safety gear in their vehicles and in their rooms. They drive the appropriate vehicle to compensate for the threat and the terrain. They make good decisions and are deliberate about planning for their own safety and security. Your house has a security gate and cameras. Everyone that works in your house is vetted and verified. No suspect or unknown people are allowed into your house, only trusted agents and advisors. When a new employee arrives, they make the new guy rehearse what to do in the event of an emergency or a fire or an attack. In your house, every member of the family is with the program. There is a city to the north and the south of your house. The Special Forces team has made friends with people in these cities who will give them a call if they ever see or learn about a planned attack against your house. Their network of friends provides an early warning system and acts like an outer ring of physical security. In the event that you ever need some help, members of your house can always rely on people within your network. Similarly, you should set up layers or rings of security around your house and your life. The first ring starts with you. To be safe and secure, you must have the right mindset. You can't be naive. You shouldn't be psycho. You should be appropriately paranoid. Next, you have to have the right gear. You need to be deliberate about your everyday carry. You need to drive a safe vehicle. You need safety gear and an emergency kit. Then you need to keep your home base safe. You need protection and security systems. You should only let those trusted members of your inner circle into your home base. And once your home base is secure, you can develop your outer circle network of neighborhood watch, friends, informants, neighborhood gossips, and service providers. Being safe and secure is not about one single act. It is the sum of countless acts put together. It begins with a mindset, which is upgraded with appropriate kit and good decisions and discipline and rehearsals and rings of security. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new and are now more capable of making good decisions which help improve your safety and security. Don't forget to subscribe and to forward to a friend who needs to know this. Life is a special operation. Are you ready for it?